welcome back. This is Ballerscuba with more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm joined, as always, by my leveled squad of Fred, Spaz, and Tank. I have finished the search for enemy skills. We have all the enemy skills that are available this early in the game on both of my enemy skill materia now. Didn't have it before, but they are there now. Definitely. Not that I'm going to be using all of them, but I do have them all. We need to get back to the other continent, though. That's where everything is going on, so let's show you how to get that done. First, you need to drive just straight into Junon, and that apparently has done the job of getting the buggy onto the ship. I don't understand how it works, but I should point out at this point, you can go to the one of the best grinding spots this early in the game, if not the best grinding spot this early in the game. And in order to do that, you have to bribe this guy. I'm not going to do it because it's really kind of a glitch that they didn't program properly, I would say, but I'm sure some people would say that it is intentional. If you bribe this guy and go up the elevator, I think it only costs you like 10 gil. You can go into an alleyway. I think I pointed this out when we were first in the upper part of Junon. I believe it's under the cannon. You can hit a switch there, and when you hit the switch, they will send enemies at you, and if you defeat these enemies, you can get a good chunk of experience, because these are not enemies that you are typically going to fight until much, much later in the game. You should be able to take them out at this point. I definitely can at my levels and all that kind of stuff, but it would require that you heal after every fight. I will say that. If you're looking for even more levels than what I have now, that would be the spot to go to, but I'm going to avoid that because I don't need to do that, and there's not really a particularly good prize to get out of that. There's one steal that you can get for an attack item, but I've never been big on attack items. What I need to do... Is that the spot? That is the spot. Very nice. We need to go whistle. You do have to be on the right spot in order to get that done. And the dolphin is willing to take us straight to the cargo ship from here. This is quite a shortcut. I don't need to go through the rest of Junon in order to get back to the other continent. So let's hop on the dolphin and get the hell out of... What kind of jump was that? What the hell was that, Fred? Yeah, he just did like a split jump and landed on the dolphin. That had to hurt. Either way, we are going back to the continent where I really want to go. We're going to still do some optional stuff there. We are not done just exploiting the ability of using the buggy at this point. We are going to take this as far as it can go. And in order to do that, we have one last location that we need to go to. And it is a place that we have been before. We are going to go back to the Gold Saucer. Now, unfortunately, in order to get that done, it's going to require a bit of work on my end, which I will mostly take care of off screen, because the real only way to get there is the same path that we went there the first time. Unfortunately, by landing in the prison, there's really no way to get back up. The only way to do that, to get there, is through North Coral. So I'm going to show you guys that you can actually go back there in the buggy, and then I'll probably just leave you there and wind back up in the Gold Saucer. Here you can actually go through this little mountain path on the buggy, which makes things a lot better for me. And I don't think there are no new enemies for me to fight. But we can continue forward along this mountain path on the buggy. Why that works, I'm not exactly sure, but this is the only way to North Coral, unfortunately. So I will meet you back in the Gold Saucer. We're going to have to leave the buggy here, which does annoy me. And we are back in the Gold Saucer. We're at the Battle Square. I am not necessarily fully healed, but I'm good enough as is, I should think. Let's head up. This is our real first chance of doing anything at the Battle Square that is even remotely worthwhile. How you doing, dude? I still don't have enough points. You're new here, aren't you? Then you want an explanation of the battle arena. Yeah, give me a little bit here. You fight here and collect battle points. You can then exchange those points for prizes. The battle game, even though it's a game, you still use all your physical abilities. To participate, go to the front and pay your GPs. You can fight in up to 8 battles. The more you win, the more battle points you get. But if you lose all your points. So it's up to you whether or not to fight after each win. They also make it harder by giving out handicaps. They decide what handicaps there'll be, and you won't know what you're up against until the battle. Oh yeah, once you leave the battle area, all your battle points will become useless, so watch it. Oh, and one more thing, the maximum points you can get is 65,000, no more. So if you get that many, you should exchange them for something. I believe they will say over here. No, they will not say over here what it is. Here? I think I need to actually have some battle points before they'll tell me what it is that I can win. So we might as well do that. I recommend you visit the Owner's Museum at least once. She's talking about this over here, which Dio did recommend that we go see. This is Dio's showroom. Here we can see a star cup, a weekend clock, whatever that means. The hell is this crap? Slayer's pot? What's the blimp thing? You're not gonna let me do the blimp thing, are you? Chisa's mask. A portrait of Dio. He looks a little bit more sculpted in the portrait than he does in real life, let me tell you that. What's the robot? This is D-type equipment. Apparently there is nothing over here. There? A calling gourd. Yeah, what's this? Zauger's cup. And then this over here is Klein's pots. I don't know what any of these are, except for this. This is a clock that only works on the weekend. During the week, no, you're out of luck. That's a party clock. It doesn't care about your work week. So let's head over here and see what we can find with this guy. He's training, I guess. Yeah, you are. You're still gonna lose. Maybe I could have made it a little further. It's so hard to know when to stop. Just keep on going. Register, it's 10 GP. That's how much I have. Should I need to, I will get some more in the Wonder Square, which is probably the easiest place to get it. Actually, I think it's the only place to get it this early. Have you heard? Something awful happened. 2 staff members and some Shinra soldiers were shot. The soldiers died instantly, but the staff survived. Dine. Really? We had to leave so that they could... Okay, sure. Whatever. Hold on for 1 second. Should be all set and ready to go. Let's spend the rest of my GP here. If I need more, I can get more, but unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck right now. You can only use 1 participant at a time. Let's use Fred. Fred is good right now. He's the highest level, and he has the enemy skill material, which is the best materia in the game. At least to this point it is. You can engage in up to 8 battles. Be aware the more battles you engage in, the greater the handicap and stronger the monsters will become. Well, I guess I'll enjoy a few battles. Hopefully I can make it to all 8. If you do manage to get all 8, you do get a prize on top of the points. The brave do not fear the grave. No, they don't. The Guardhound? Guardhound I should be able to take out, no problem. Yeah, down he goes. No issue. So, we're going to keep going off course. You only get 10 battle points for that first battle. And let the slot start. This is how they set the handicap, unfortunately. God, I don't want any of those things. Boom. Oh, down 5 levels. So my level has actually been lowered in terms of stats. So we're going to be up against this guy. These guys, I should say. They still don't do very much damage to me, but that will, of course, stack up as we keep on going forward. These hedgehog pies, no longer in the form of pies, aren't going to be that big of an issue for me. You know, they're only doing 5 damage at a time on me. That's not bad at all. 2 down. We're going to keep going off course. Boom. That's not too bad. Magic materia is broken. I wasn't really planning on using that. As long as I can still use my enemy skill materia, I should be fine. Now, if I remember right, these guys, there was a trick to them, but I have enemy skills for this. I have Matra Magic. So go Matra Magic. This will be one of my greatest tools, Macro Magic. Down they all go. Great. Keep going. Yeah, let's keep going. Half MP. That's kind of bad. That could be bad down the line, but Macro Magic should still be able to take care of most things that I'm up against, unless they use refuse on me. These are brain pods. We have seen these guys before, but I do not remember their names, like, ever. Really, we're gonna do the long attack animations for this thing again? It doesn't even do 100 damage, which isn't that bad right now. Oh, but it does poison. Poison is not something that I wanted right now. Go, Macro Magic, please finish. It didn't finish these guys off. Oh, that was gross. And you put me to sleep, you dick. And he woke me up. They're not so smart. Macro Magic should finish these guys off. You saw the poison damage hit me. Unfortunately, this is the biggest part of the game where poison actually sucks and is actually effective. Keep going off course, yes. Oh, go for the green, go for the green. Fuck. Command materia is broken, so now I can't use pretty much any magic that I have, and I'm poisoned. This is not working out well for me right now. Where are my antidotes? I know I have antidotes. You've got to be kidding me. Where the hell are my antidotes? There they are, way down there. Body blow, body blow, body blow. Doesn't really matter right now. I should still be fine. Are you really gonna hit Fred until he lashes out at you with a blade beam? I would not recommend that. Go Choco Mog. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of dealing with multiple enemies anymore because I'm terrible at the slot. That's kind of a common theme in games. I am terrible at slots. Down they all go, though, as you might expect. We're going to keep going. Of course, we're not stopping there. All materia is broken. Hooray!